What's up, Dolphin fans? Welcome back to the Take It to the House YouTube channel. My name is Josh Houtz. You can follow me on Twitter at Houtz, Houtz. I also do a podcast with Jake Mendahl, another Dolphins podcast, which you can listen to on Apple, Spotify, wherever you listen to your podcast. And we also have our videos up on the 560 WQAM YouTube channel, so please check that out. Today, I wanted to come on here and do a quick breakdown on the winner, the undisputed champion of the quarterback 2 battle, Skylar Thompson. And I'm going to be honest, heading into this thing, I was not sure if he could pull it off. I was very intrigued by what he did, the progression that we've seen over the last few seasons. But Mike White is a veteran. He started games for the New York Jets. And to me, it just seemed like, based on the depth chart and all things considered, he had the inside track, but that was not the case. It turned out Skylar Thompson ended up winning the battle. If this was a heavyweight fight, I would have had it 2-1 in favor of Skylar Thompson, and it really all came down to that final game. So let's dive into the tape and check it out. Here is the first game, Skylar Thompson versus the Atlanta Falcons. You have to love the different motions that you see out of Mike McDaniel's offense, even if it is just preseason. We know they're not showing a lot, but it is a very fun offense. And let's be honest, Skylar Thompson looks like he belongs out there. Again, although it is preseason, they come out firing, throwing the ball with a quick screen to River Craycraft. And then this play right here looked like it could have been a big play, but it was a little bit over the top of the receiver, went out of bounds. To me, if that was Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill, that may have been a touchdown. Here, Skylar Thompson, you see some of that mobility, which I would have loved to have seen in that playoff game. Stepping in the pocket, fires it into the dirt. I really do like the way Skylar Thompson runs the play action, has a grasp of this offense, but that throw right there was just absolutely atrocious. And one of the biggest things you want to see out of these players is how they bounce back, how they face adversity. Let's be completely honest. When Tua Tagovailoa throws an interception, when there is a turnover, he comes right back, firing on all cylinders. And you kind of see it here. He hits this little shot in the hole to Tanner Conner. The two DBs bite down on that little underneath route, and he just hits Tanner Conner. Here he goes. He has another chance to do it, but he just sends this straight into the defender. He gets lit up. Nice little dump off, check down to Jeff Wilson, showcase what he's capable of. Maybe we can trade him. And I say that, and right there, the ball bounces right off his chest. Probably should have been a touchdown, but Skylar Thompson comes right back, gets that ball out quick, puts some heat on that, hits Jeff Wilson in stride for the touchdown. And again, nothing too fancy. What do you go? 8-19, 95 yards, 1 touchdown. Not a perfect game by any stretch of the imagination, but in comparison to what Mike White did, I believe Skylar Thompson had the edge in after that first game. Unfortunately, I do not have the Mike White tape. I will if he... I kind of feel like that could have been a touchdown there. A little bit too much heat from Skylar, but a more experienced receiver maybe comes down with that one. No chance, Skylar. 4th down, though. If that was a real game, I want to see this man leave his feet. John Elway style right there. Skylar puts some heat on that. Love the timing, but the receiver slips. There it looks like he has Jalen right, but just misses him. I like his ability to extend plays. Right here, it looks like he's going to make a big play out of it, but just off target with the throw. But you can see Skylar Thompson extending plays with legs. A solid quarterback too. And as this film progresses, you can see why the Dolphins went with him. Ball bounces right off Tanner Conner's head. 4th down. Here we go. Now we're going to the Commanders game. This was the one that I thought Mike White actually won. Dolphins again coming right out of the gate, just out of the reach of his hands. Could that have been a touchdown with Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill? I do not know. Right there, that might have been a hospital ball to Devon Achane, which we've seen a couple of those these preseason. No chance with that pressure in his face. Empty look right there, Devon Achane. That was very similar to that Tanner Conner play where there's an underneath route from the inside receiver. He just hits that little shot over top. Here he tries it again. just misses him. That looks like something we're going to see a lot of. I like this little screen with the lead block that they love to do. Saw it last season. Not sure if Jonathan Smith's the best to be blocking in that situation. Nice back shoulder throw there for the first down. Comes back and shows a little bit of what Malik Washington's capable of. He looks like he has Smythe out there, right? He even looks like he's going to pull it. Look, he looks like he has Smythe. I don't know, man. Incomplete. That one, come on, man. Nice job by Skylar Thompson to get to the outside. Keep the play alive. Ball's tipped, but it hits Braxton Bears right on the chest. That has to be a touchdown. Very next drive, another drop. Another good throw from Skylar Thompson. Your receivers cannot be doing that. And I would love to see, I do not want to ever see Skylar Thompson with the first team. No offense, Skylar, but I think he'd be doing some good things. Right there, another ball right out of the reach of the receiver. I mean, it's a whole different story with Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill, Odell Beckham Jr. if we ever see him out there. But you're starting to see as the preseason progresses, Skylar Thompson's starting to look a little more comfortable. We saw a little, Patrick Mahomes' little flick right there. Chris Brooks rumbling and tumbling and bumbling. Really hope he makes the team. And I like the way Skylar goes through his progressions. He's not the fastest, obviously. I mean, he is 27 years old. This is his third year now, Mike McDaniel's system, but he does seem to go through his progressions throughout the tape pretty well. And I know that's something that people say Tua can't do. And behind this offensive line, I don't even know how much you can go through your progressions, but to see Skylar at times do it and to find the right read, I mean, you gotta love it. Right here, look at that. Right between four DBs, perfect. If you're thrown to a spot, that I don't think you can get much better than that. Nice job to work around the pocket, avoid the pressure, and find an open target. Keep in mind, he came into this game when they were already losing, so it was kind of one of those YOLO things. But the offense started clicking when Skylar Thompson came into the game. I believe they went 5 of 5. Scored right away, I believe. We'll see. Jody Fortson right there with a catch. Here we are. We got 5 wide. And then right there, right down the seam to Hayden Rucci. I think I got another angle of it. Nice route by Rucci. Nice route. Nice throw. Right on target. And that was probably the moment where he was like, all right, Mike White, you're no longer quarterback 2. Here's that screen, that little play where they get the tight end out in front of the receiver and then dump it off to him. There's another one. There's another route that Jalen Wright ran where I believe he's one-on-one with a linebacker. Tua's hitting him in stride, and that's game over right there. Touchdown. Right on the money. Right on the money. Skylar actually has 2 touchdowns in this game. He went 19 of 27, 190 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception in this one. That should have been caught. No way that was on Skylar Thompson. There he is, going through his progressions, finds the sure thing, right? Probably one of the few plays you'll see where Jalen Wright gets tackled, especially behind the line. Then he comes back with this. Look, just wide open. And what's crazy, I think he's more of a threat, or at least we've seen throughout preseason that he might be more of a threat in the passing game, which we all thought Devon Achane was that guy. So this offense is scary, 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 scary. And I shouldn't say that. Devon Achane, he's going to be lining up at receiver, the slot out wide, create mismatches that way. Jalen Wright looks like he's doing that stuff right out of the backfield. So many different skill sets that the Dolphins can utilize, that Mike McDaniel can utilize. But again, pretty impressed with what Skylar Thompson put together in this game. Like that was a nice throw. That was a nice throw. And again, going against guys that some of these guys did not make the Bucs roster, will not make the Bucs roster, may not play again, for being honest. That was a nut. Like, I know they were saying that was Caleb Williams. That'd be all anybody was talking about. I don't know if it was that good of a play, but for Caterco, I'm just kidding. For Mike Harley being out there, for Skylar Thompson with the game where it is, it's out of reach. He's extending the play, rolling to his right, and putting a nice ball to Harley. Right there, rolls to his right again, just throws the ball away. I mean, when the games matter, those are big plays. Getting rid of that ball, not taking the sack, not turning it over. I'm saying that, and I think it might be coming. So again, I mean, we can pray to God, knock on wood, we do not see Skylar Thompson, we do not see Mike White, we do not see anybody else other than Tua Tagovailoa behind center, whoever that may be, because let's be honest, this offense is not the same without Tua Tagovailoa, and this season is over without Tua Tagovailoa. But what we saw to Skylar Thompson was a guy that knew what he needed to do, went out there, worked his ass off, and earned that quarterback 2 position. And that, to me, was the worst play, obviously. A late interception, bad ball. Other than that, though, I mean, I was very, very impressed with what Skylar Thompson did. Mike McDaniel actually had a pretty good quote about Skylar Thompson earlier today. He said he saw Skylar Thompson all off season long continue to get better. He was asked, what came into that decision-making process that ultimately led to Skylar Thompson being quarterback 2, and McDaniel said, what I saw was a guy that came in during the second quarter and took absolutely full advantage of every opportunity, and I saw his teammates respond to him. I saw teammates believe in him, and I saw teammates get off the bench during the drive and start getting close to the white. Those are all things that, for me, is what I'm evaluating, because just going back to what is the actual job of your backup, and I thought it was a cool moment. Skylar got to play as a rookie, played in a playoff game, did pretty well in that playoff game. He made some plays during the season, and then played some preseason last year and hadn't seen the field in a while. A lot of times that can be a player's worst enemy. I think it says a lot about Skylar Thompson as his game continued to progress. In the final preseason game, he put it all together and kind of show who he is. And that's really it. Skylar Thompson, love him, hate him. We know, again, that this offense without Tua Tagovailoa is going to crash and burn, but Skylar Thompson has some experience playing in the postseason. He has some experience playing in the regular season, and let's be honest, he has shown us, at least the fans who are not at camp, the fans that are not at the training facilities each and every day, based out of those 3 preseason games, the only thing we can go off of, Skylar Thompson is quarterback 2. And I'm thankful for the way the entire battle played out. Guys, if you like these film breakdowns, please smash the subscribe button, hit the little thumbs up, hit the bell, because I'm going to come on here as sporadically as I can throughout the regular season. I'm going to be grinding all year long to try to build this YouTube channel out, so please, please, please follow along. If there's anything you would like me to focus on, any videos you would like to see, please let me know in the comments. I will do my best to respond to every single one of those. Believe I have a Jalen Wright breakdown coming out later this week. Malik Washington as well, and Channing Tindall. He had a huge game, and I do believe he makes the 53-man roster. So keep an eye out for those. I believe I'll have another one out later today, and then a few throughout the rest of the week, and then 12 days till the start of the 2024 NFL regular season. Dolphins at the Jaguars. I cannot wait. But until then, guys and girls, thank you so much for listening. My name's Josh Houts, and I'll talk to you next time. Fins up.